justify to me what Nicholas has done.
I know. I think it's horrible that he covered for Gia after the accident, but I think what happened is he told one lie and then it snowballed, and Helena took advantage of that, but he was just trying to protect Gia.
He made a mistake, Lucky. I grant you, it was a big one. But it was just a mistake. I mean, if he'd have handed Helena over to me, I'd brought her in and nobody would have been the wiser about Gia.
You knew about what Nicholas had done for Gia?
Not at the time.
Well, what if he told you the truth? Would you have helped Nicholas? Would you have let Gia walk if he had handed over Helena to you?
I would have told him what I thought, which is, under the circumstances, the cops don't need the truth. But your brother, your mother, your family always needs the truth.
Yeah, well, Nicholas doesn't look at me like family. Not when it counts. And when it mattered, he chose to be a Cassadine. He chose Helena.
But Helena's going to prison now, Lucky, with a life sentence.
Yeah, only because Dad tracked her down. The cops have been useless, and now they're buying into Nicholas's story. I mean, they can't even find the witnesses for the accident. Helena always seems to run rings around him. I don't even know if I can trust Nicholas.
Maybe you should give yourself some time, Lucky. You know? And try to remember that you always had your dad and me. Not that we were perfect parents, but we sure did love you, and we were always there for you. And Nicholas never had anyone but the Cassadines right from the moment he was born.
So you admit it? You admit that he's a Cassadine?
Only half of him.
Well, he gave up this half.
Lucky, he's young, he's in love, and he made a mistake. Come on, we've all been there.
We haven't made mistakes like this.
Have you ever stopped to think that maybe Nicholas needs our help right now?
Well, I don't hear him asking for our help, Mom.
Well, maybe because he's trying to do it all by himself right now, but we are a family. And that means that we stick together, and when one of us goes wandering off on the wrong path, the rest of us should try to pull him back. Lucky, please, I love you both so much. I'm begging you, give this a little time. Time heals absolutely everything. And I would hate to see you do something now that you will regret later.
I love you, Mom.
I love you, Lucky. What do you think he's gonna do?
I don't think he knows yet.
How long of a delay? Come in. Well, listen, I want a conference call first thing in the morning. Yeah, they were contracted to deliver those essences to us. I don't want to give them any time to stall and shop it around and sell it to Enchantment. Okay. Thanks, Elton. Bye-bye. You're back again.
I cannot stay away.
Well, be careful, or people will say that you are drawn to this place.
Or somebody who lives here. Did Lucky come back?
No. I guess that means you haven't seen him either.
No, I suppose he's got a lot to think about.
Yeah. So does Nicholas. I love them both so much, Luke. And I just feel that they are headed for a collision course.
Well, you never thought you'd hear this piece of advice from me, but you want to hear it?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Hope for the best.
Oh,
Oh, baby, I got you now. I'm never letting you go. I'm so happy you're in my life. God, I'm so happy.
I love you, Luke.
You better.
Oh, I'm so glad to have you back.
You're never gonna get rid of me now. I'll never let you go, I swear.
Oh, good.
I wish I could take the last couple of years back. Do them all over again. And I wish I could take your worry away today, but I guess I can't.
Yeah. You know, the first time I met Gia, I knew that she was going to be trouble. But then Nicholas fell in love with her, and I knew that I couldn't get in the middle of that.
Well, sweetheart, in all fairness, this is not all Gia's fault. Nicholas made the decision to protect her. He's a grown man. He's entitled to do that. And Lucky's grown, too. Don't forget, this is going to be worked out between the two of them. They can do it.
I know. You're right.
So, are you going to be there tonight?
Are you going too?
Going? Oh, well, it's at my place.
Are we talking about the same thing?
Oh, I'm talking about the party I'm throwing. Goodbye, Helena. Get out. Nice to see you. What's this?
Audrey's 10,000th day on duty at General Hospital.
10,000 days.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it amazing? It was actually Amy's idea to celebrate it. A group of us were going to get together and surprise Audrey when she comes on duty tonight at the hospital. I think she'd love it if you were there.
I will be. I like Audrey. She's always been very nice to me.
I know.
10,000 days.
I know.
Lord.
It's amazing.
Whoa!
Oh. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Honey.
Oh, I've been so worried about you.
Oh, come on, Barbara. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You went after Helena again. And when are you going to realize you are not invincible?
I'm not? Honey, she said I'm not invincible.
So, is all this really over? Are our children really safe? I am so sorry. This must be so hard for you.
I know. But Luke says there's nothing we can do about it. We just have to let Lucky and Nicholas work it out on their own, so...
He's right. Is there anything I can do to help?
You're doing it. You're listening and you're being supportive.
Lucky must be devastated. He just learned to trust Nicholas.
They had become brothers in every sense of the word.
Well, just try not to get caught in the middle of those two, okay? Because there's no upside to that.
I know, and I'm trying.
You know, it is easy to see both sides, though. I mean, Lucky does have every right to be angry on Elizabeth's behalf, and I'm sure Nicholas did what he thought he had to do. And look at our whole family and the rules we have broken in the name of protecting one another. And Gia is Nicholas's family, too.
Oh, Bobby, why did it have to come to this?